Team Spirit versus Navi. Game 1. Highlights. Collapse playing Magnus.
Why did they not ban Magnus? Are they idiot?
We are idiot. Let them play. I think it will be a good game.
Tether it up. Let's change that cosmetic into the companion cube. Just drag it around everywhere. Well, here we go. First game of the series. Best of 3. We're in the upper bracket for the closed qualifiers here for ESL 1 Birmingham. And like you were saying earlier, 4 victories are what you need to get yourselves through to that UK event. Collapse on the Magnus. Always a beautiful sight. Some pretty signature heroes here from Team Spirit. Beast battering into you can be a difficult challenge.
Yeah, this combo in the bot. Ooh, Mira.
Hey.
Pops a stick, blood grenade.
He's on the tower.
And has
Regen
Tango. He's fine
Melody.
until he gets the hit. Okay, Collapse is like, sure, this is fine.
More XP for me. Yeah, good bit of gold there for Melody. So one of those situations, I hope he had stuff in quick buy, gets the kill, just spams his quick buy button, buy him.
Oh, just solo kill. This bottom lane, we can call it Vengeful Spirit.
Oh yeah.
The duo.
I knew something was coming. As soon as you start talking, you got a little smirk in your voice. I can hear it. Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, it's a lot of stun. I also want to see if Yatoro maybe decides to put another point in Stormhammer just for some extra damage, extra stun duration. It scales well. It's extra 80 damage, 0.2 stun. They're going for him immediately.
You can drain my mana? I think not. I mean, Wave of Terror just cannot be underestimated here. They're diving this tier 1 and going for it. Yatoro needs a couple more hits, but he's stunned on the tower now. Trample, Nefrit, trying to kill off the Sven. He's pretty speedy, gets up towards Zayats, but the salve healed him enough. Yatoro dives a step too far.
That was a...
He's hungry. He didn't have breakfast this morning. Sees a lion.
Wanted a bit too much. Yeah, maybe they were level 3.
Then kill off the Rubik, who had already spent all his spells.
Oh!
Onto the Venge. Look at the lion. Bonked up on the high ground. Primal Beast has put his buddy up there. Miposhka, is he going to fall? I don't think so. Looks pretty healthy.
Thanks,
Just turns around.
Zayas was forced to use TP. He TP'd to an outpost. And will stack, but meanwhile in the top lane, let's see if Shigetsu can get a return kill. Yes, he can.
Breaks the tree. No more juking for you. Might get the double here, in fact, as well. Power shot after the shackle. Mira pops the stick. Oh, Shigetsu. 2 more hits needed, it looks like. And Mira's pretty speedy, juking through the trees into the fog. Pathing there, getting the better of the Wind Ranger. And yeah, the Rubik's out of there.
Still very good play here coming out from Navi. Wind Ranger as a carry or as a mid laner, this year is extremely difficult to game because it's Sven. Somebody needs to play the game. Somebody needs to play with Tiny, so you'll have 2 Blink initiators. They're going to be rushing it. A lot of the times you'll see Magnus Zayats in trouble here. Pushka, yeah, the power of Vengeful Spirit.
That's insane. Just solo killing a lion. Pos 5. Oh, doesn't quite get the job done. Now met with aggression from the rest of Na'Vi. Oh, just almost a solo kill. You know, with this Wave of Terror is no joke.
Everybody's stacking. They have heroes that can clear the stacks pretty easily, using it well to their advantage. But now, Team Spirit looking towards the mid lane. Laurel, double damage available.
Echo straight on the Kunkka. X-Mark's going to pull him back into the lion stun. Malady trying to come back in here with the Mortimer's Kisses. The trample arriving. That onslaught, a lot of damage.
This is
onto
still
the
going.
Tiny. And they're blowing up
in.
the Yatoro Sven. Look at that damage just coming straight through from Shigetsu. Great torrent as well. Placed on the Venge to follow through with the Primal Beast arriving on the killing spree. Now they can transfer this with a catapult wave onto the tier 1 mid.
They brought numbers. Every single Navi member.
You're not getting away from her.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra damage considering you have your attack speed plus extra slow. It's one of the better tier 1 items for Wind Ranger. If you can't get stats, Collapse. Gets the RP. No Wind Run.
Magic Missile.
He's dead.
Shigetsu, absolutely dead. Miposhka with a kill on this Vengeful Spirit.
Collapsed it by Casual Blade of Alacrity. Wants to have some extra attack speed. I saw Aghanim Scepter farming well, but so are rest of Team Spirit members. Sven just cleared some of the stacks. And he's gonna go for more. Might be able to stack for himself.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest question mark is around this Lion. Position 4 Lion, right? Bottom of the net worth. Well, hang on a second. Nefret, he's gone very deep here. Trying to snipe out Mira by the tier 2, but Miposhka and Lyle both going to arrive, but he misses out on his combo, doesn't land it properly. Now a torrent to try and protect. The avalanche comes. Nefret's still surviving, gets to the high ground with a boat buff on him.
Lyle's
He's
hasted.
incredibly tanky. Lyle is hasted, but X marked up. Dragged back away from the beast. Another onslaught with a toss forward. Everyone's jumping around everywhere. Zayats finally dies. Nefret's found by collapse. Two-sided fight there as Na'Vi looked like they got away with murder, but not to be. Lol collapsed, the gap closing they've got. A holy hand grenade of Magnus sent forward to do what he can.
This is just 50%. It's just 50% of the combo. How they can. Oh, he's in. He got him.
Yeah, we got another catch. Melody being dragged back. Finish him off.
And
That's the thing, you were talking about this combo tossing people into fountain, but the chase potential's insane.
Yeah, they also have stolen Cookie, so they can use Cookie for Skewer. Collapse looks pretty dead here. First finger stack for Zayats, but you could see the power of it. Toss plus Skewer, like they can chase you. Now they have 2 Blink Daggers on both of them, so it's go time for Team Spirit until...
Of initiation. An Aghanim Scepter rush from the Kunkka, nearly completed. Primal Beast nearly at the Shiver's Guard, so their timings are also coinciding pretty quickly. A little swift move into the bottom lane to kill off the Venge. I should net them a kill. It'll take a little while with the swap shield, but in the end, Venge is always going to die there. I've got to quickly move into mid to defend the tower. Shigetsu and Melu already here. Primal Beast TPing in forward. Lal down to half HP. Collapse. And Zayat having a fight on the northern side. Lal does survive. Oh, no, he doesn't. Power shot will finish him off, it looks like. Chased down by the Wind Rangers. Collapse RPs the Primal Beast on top of the high ground, but dragged into the torrent by this Kunkka. Good defense of the mid lane there. Na'Vi pick up a support bot, move into mid, get some kills. And tier 1 still standing.
Every single time Na'Vi plays together, they bring the numbers, they are getting the kills. And what I like about Wind Ranger with Dragonlance is... Oh, they caught him.
I found a Sven now, yeah. I've got tons of stuns. There's no running from this. Look at that, even the water part from Kunketten. Make damn sure the Sven dies. Thought that was a 4 for nothing in the end.
Yeah, very crisp execution coming out from Na'Vi. This Observer Ward should probably get the D-warded, because they instantly X'd him there.
Oh my god, what is wrong with him? He looks radioactive.
He does. What is that?
Don't get near this guy. I mean, he's a Yeti, right? Now he's turned kind of yellow. Oh god, the jumping onto Lal straight away, trying to blast him where the Morty's kiss is. Lal to high ground, half HP, but Shigetsu's here with the help of Nefret to stun him up. Disabled the Tiny, so he can't move anymore. Oh, collapse. With the help of that stolen Earth Spike, does get a good jump and grab on Nefret, but that's a tanky Primal Beast. RP required. Na'Vi with a backup plan now. Torrent going to be cancelled out by the BKB of Yatoro. Boat not connecting, and the Sven bails away.
The first part of the fight was really good for Na'Vi. They managed to get in, kill Tiny. There's always going to be this threat, Primal Beast charging in, and you getting like...
Be able to make these grabs with collapse. Roshan taking a little while. And again, no contest means Na'Vi get the freebie. Immediately smoke up and through the twin gate.
That should help.
Mira out in the wilderness again. I don't think he's going to be PKing anyone. Wildy is a dangerous place.
Oh, I saw...
They saw, like, they know the Rubik's there. They don't care. They're going straight for Yatoro. This is really nice. Ignore Mira, go for the Sven, take him down. I mean, that is disciplined, right? You see the Rubik show, that's an easy kill. But instead, they know. Sven is there, under ward, go for him.
They want the big kills. Still, Team Spirit, they can defend the high ground. They have probably the best lineup I've seen.
Sven still farming. He's under dire vision, so Na'Vi sees Yatoro. Arcane Rune for Tiny, that's a big one to keep these fights going. As long as he can get a few rounds of spells out. And they see Shigetsu. The rest of Na'Vi right behind in tow. Do they make the jump? Team Spirit. They have perfect vision of this. They see them all coming. Kunkka X Mark to clear the wave mid. The rest of Na'Vi have moved off to smoke behind, but they've got the jump on the Kunkka to take him down. Team Spirit with a swift removal. And now into mid to continue. They've got this tiny arcane rune still to be used. Pops it now. Toss the Snapfire, and Sven with the God Strength, wanting to get a little bit more out of the fight.
This is how Team Spirit is going to play. Try to displace one guy with toss back or skewer back, swap in, kill it immediately. Sven did pop ulti, and if they're the ones who are initiating, and then you have Magnus lurking.
See if he goes too far forward, though, because we do have Na'Vi mounting an effort from that tier 2 top. They see the Venge. 2 ultis to kill Miposhka. They've bloody well had enough of these swaps saving people. Venge down for 40 seconds, but another one of these. Oh, hello, down at bottom lane. Is that Nefrit? RP'd and caught. Yatoro with the big hits out of the Sven. And Lal with the takedown. So it's like you lose your Venge top, but Na'Vi lose their Primal Beast, and now Na'Vi are left wondering, what's our next move? We kind of have to sit back and wait to the TP back, knowing that Radiant Roshan is on the menu. Head to the bottom right corner. Well, Na'Vi have actually moved up to the top lane, so they've given up the area around the Roche pit. Could be clashing in towards this bottom rune spot, though. Shield rune is there. Kunkka goes for it, but look at who's meeting him. Sven and Magnus RP the Kunkka. They do come back in with the Primal Beast, though. Yatoro.
Oh, good force.
Taken lower, but a good swap back will get him out of danger. Now the kiss is landing in onto Miposhka. Lal BKB'd up in a tiny retreat, so just the Venge to die for now.
Okay, Kunkka
Yatoro
living there. Ghost Ship and managing to get out of trouble. Ogre Seal Totem keeping him alive. Yeah, the reason why you can use the courier is in 7.35 it was added that it costs 75 mana to go through Twin Gates, but units that don't have mana.
Dagon zapping people. Anyway, smoke up from Team Spirit. Vengeful has a long move down to this bottom lane. Collapse going to start off even without her. Nefrit wanted in, but I'm not sure he's too comfortable with how this is going. Goes for the pulverize on the Magnus now, but Yatoro Sven straight back in with the God Strength up. Shackle shot there, connecting on Lol and Yatoro. BKB's out from the Sven for now. Nefrit still going into the back lines as they lose Miposhka. Primal Beast might be in danger though, but Team Spirit are retreating. Not wanting to continue this fight, just leaving Mira stranded on the right-hand side. Looks like Na'Vi potentially have control of this pit now. Primal Beast looking worse for wear, and another catch. They just keep extending these fights. Trade 1 for 1, back and forth. Lal back in onto Kunkka now. The Ogre Seal Totem gets him out of danger. TPing home, and he stuns the catch inside the pit. Mira's not there quite in time. Tried the courier scouting maneuver with the Venge Courier. Couldn't quite get it. So no one controls Roshan. Yatoro thinks about it and is like, nah. I don't. It's all from Wii Sports.
Did you hurt yourself playing Wii Sports?
Oh yes, I've pulled my shoulder, sprained my wrist. It's a dangerous game playing Wii tennis. That's for damn sure. Especially when you're both next to the net and you're just going boop, 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 bouncing the ball 1 centimeter between. Right, Na'Vi, are you looking at high ground? I just don't know about this. You need to clear out mid. You got tier 2 to deal with. Cut wave in behind Spirit, because again, Spirit, they don't have Aegis. But they're the ones knocking on the door of the high ground.
Yatoro is 25 now. See, he is he took the Stormhammer duration. That's a bit of an odd one. I guess he wants to lock people down to just like get. He doesn't think that he doesn't have enough damage with Empower, Venge, Aura, Vlad's.
Another glyph from Na'Vi. A stolen Tormentor as well. But they've got to come back and defend. Like, how wild is this? The X Mark drags Tiny away from danger.
Mira has one job: steal X Mark, and then they go for these type of plays. They want to take tier 1 tower bottom, maybe go for tier 2, but Collapse is showing bottom, so they're not gonna do it.
Like, what even is the answer to this? You're not dancing to your own tune. This is Team Spirit playing the music to perfection. And Lal is even potentially
gone,
able to jump and blink and toss someone back if need be. But look at that. You said it, right? This tanky guy. How many spells have they used now? 5, 6,
still available
7.
if needed.
Torrent, the Storm as well. Swap, yeah, Swap is still there. Miposhka finally uses it. Let's see if the Venge will die. A casualty of war finally dropping there as Na'Vi snipe out the Vengeful Spirit, but the illusion is up. Another swap, and Lal jumps in, Torrent thrown, and Nefrit moves forward, but Yule's into the sky. Lal BKB'd up, and now with the Tornhoss, dragging back the Primal Beast. Yatoro can open up with the physical damage. Didn't BKB. Zayas with a stun by causing problems. They've got the chain disable onto Yatoro, and they kill off the Sven. Collapse now in trouble. Cookie away the Primal Beast and kill off the Magnus. Beautiful from Na'Vi.
That was such a beautiful stun from Zayas. He lands it onto two of them, and Shigetsu immediately blinks in, lands a shackle on both of them, and there it is. Melojule instantly tips Zayas. He know what he did there. Even though Team Spirit, like, they're not overlapping.
Yeah, an indication of like how close that fight was. Like fraction of a second, that stun versus the BKB of Yatoro. If things are slightly different, we could see Na'Vi being steamrolled, but perfect execution. Zayas on this line, and a follow-through from Na'Vi, trusting and believing in him. Getting the job done as Lal will blow up Shigetsu there. Dragged him back into the waiting arms of Miposhka and Lal. Now the Venge falling, but the illusion's back up, so another magic missile and round of spells to come. Nefrit trying to retreat. We'll see if Lal can make another jump, because Melojule's waiting,
in 5.
hiding in the trees. X-Mark boat comes out. Nefrit, another onslaught forward, aggressively onto this Tiny. Lal, very low, the swap is there. The damage block, the shield is up. The shield from the BKB as well, protecting Lal's Tiny. Throws the trees towards the Kunkka, but can't get any kills. Maybe now with Magnus, collapse, moving forward onto Melojule. Does he have ulti? No, there's no RP, so can't stop the TP.
Ooh, there was no swap, no RP, so they can't really stop them from getting away. Na'Vi, what a nice fight again. They gigantic, almost 5,000 HP with 42 armor.
We need tier 5 items, right? We need Giant's Ring. We need Giant's Ring on this Tiny and Primal Beast. Let them fight it out. Quite a good wraparound here. Blink Hex. Zayat caught by Collapse, though. Let's see if Tiny can get brought down. He gets the BKB off in time. Great stun from Zayat again. Two-man stun up onto Yatoro, but now the turnaround with their BKBs. Collapse. RP's the Wind Ranger. They've got the focus down onto Shigetsu, but the damage, will it come fast enough? She gets off to the side. Toss forward. There we go. Yatoro sent into the midst of it all. And Team Spirit, they've claimed 3. Look for the 4th as Malady gets down to the low ground, but not going to survive for much longer. Miposhka there with Lal to stun and take her down. Roshan about to spawn, and Team Spirit with a decisive victory on their terms.
They have the AoE, they have the damage, like this explosive damage coming out from Sven and Tiny. Tiny deals more damage than Sven in every single fight. With Aghanim Sep.
Who's hers? But Na'Vi gonna have to defend their base top lane, I guess. Just let bottom and mid fall?
You gotta buy back. I think 30 seconds is way too long. Primal Beast doesn't have it. Snapfire 20 seconds. You're gonna be playing against Mega Creeps.
You have to def top. You can let mid and bottom fall, but I don't think you can go against Mega Creeps here. Zayat and Melo will try. On to Collapse Magnus. Good swap by Miposhka. Move back in. Collapse going to skewer away now and leave the Venge for dead. They clear out 2 full sets. Wind Ranger did not have to buy back, so a little bonus there from Na'Vi, keeping themselves in the game. So we're looking at that next fight. Roshan going to migrate from bottom right to top left.
Look at this. Team Spirit, perfect timing. They fall back and immediately into Roche Pit. Maybe 1-2 seconds max wasted. Everything is pitch perfect. And the Roshan is going to die. That's going to be Aghanim Scepter. So let's see who picks it up. Sven doesn't have it. Rubik doesn't have it, so they might be Imba. This is 500 shield that regions up.
Oh. 2-man Torrent boat. Melojule from the high ground.
Good
now
shackle.
With the pressure. Torrent Storm as well. Great catch on Collapse. Now the kill on Miposhka. Man, Team Spirit down on the low ground, just getting pummeled from up on high. Yatoro will jump in with a big swipe of his sword. Kills off one. Shigetsu buys back immediately as Lal, still going pretty wild in the backlines, might be thinking about retreating now with his BKB up. Yatoro getting caught again with the Torrent out.
0 mana.
Nefrit coming back in with the Primal Beast. Look at Mira on this right-hand side. Can we get a save on the Sven or anything at all? Yatoro's still up and running, technically, but disabled continually. Dead for 100. Mira jumped away from there and bailed out. Yeah, there's no shard on Mira. I thought we could maybe get some saves going, but not possible.
Yeah, Mira is going for the save. I see Wind Waker, but yeah, Shigetsu, he dies in 2 seconds. Like 2 hits from Sven, he's dead instantly.
Radiant did leave some vision around in the vicinity of the dire triangle. Lal makes a move forward. Na'Vi trying to hold and play under their own vision to see what's coming. Tiny wandering up the staircase, going to get torrented and stunned up. In comes Nefrit. Concerted effort to try and bring Lal low. Not able to kill him off by any means. Another good tidal wave nearly pushes him high ground, but the torrent stops him. The storm out of Kunkka here, but the damage is lacking. Now with the horn toss dragged back across, Melajul forced to BKB out. Yatoro with his god strength going and opening up on the Kunkka, but the refresher is there.
Another round of spells.
Another round of torrent storm to come. Team Spirit have successfully baited Kunkka to use all of his spells, and no one's died yet. We still have Aegis on Magnus. We still have a tanky, incredibly strong
Collapse
Sven.
is going in.
And in comes Collapse.
He's
The
X-Mark.
RP fake pumping, thinking about it. Doesn't go for it in the end.
Nobody died. They were fighting for a full minute, maybe even longer, and nobody died. Because Larl is extremely tanky, having that 25% evasion, 50% magic resistance. When he gets in trouble, he gets swapped out. Block of cheese. They don't even hurt him.
Oh, maybe now. A lot of saves coming in onto this Magnus. Ah, he's going to skew.
What is that skewer during the torrent while he's being lifted?
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like just X mark, skewer, drag across. They've got the snap fire. Primal Beast tried to onslaught in. Got to be careful now. There's no snap for 90 seconds. Magnus being held back by the Gleipnir route. Nefrit dragged in again. Torrent to try and give him some cover. I don't know whose X mark that is. I'm going to guess it's the Rubik's one to move him around.
And he steals it again. You can also break enemies' X mark with your own X mark. Larl is in, toss back.
Oh, he just tosses him up in the air. And now he's a little bit stuck here, Tiny, getting chain disabled. Oh, the tidal wave back behind the barracks. Now where's Team Spirit to save him? Lol, in some serious danger. Yul stepped it up, tosses across the Kunkka. He's flying, he's still alive. No, he's not allowed to get out of here, surely. Finally dies. Mira's also gone to the grave. Yatoro has BKB ready, but blinks before he needs to use it. Magnus left stranded now as Team Spirit. Being pulled apart by Na'Vi. Aegis used up. Magnus with his second life. Probably going to get clipped by a torrent or something, but he gets off the BKB RP. Tidal wave on the Venge drags her away. Another round of spells, and in comes the Sven. The damage, the RP again. Shigetsu's gone. And look at this. Primal Beast getting clapped and hammered down by the Sven. Yatoro picks up a double kill as the Kunkka gives chase. Another BKB from Magnus to keep him safe.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, he gets dragged back into the waiting Zayas and Melody to blow him up.
Oh, look at the base. It's dying. They did manage to kill the tier 4 tower. 2 catapults as well. Yatoro thinking about jumping in, maybe finishing off these barracks, but he found the target. Melody, he just bought back.
What?
More heroes are in the air than on the ground. You have...
Oh, Lincoln's for Tiny now as well. Oh, Yatoro. He's done with this
forced
game.
the glyph.
He's forced the glyph. He's got another BKB. Used his refresher orb to finish off the barracks. X mark. Is that going to last long enough to drag him back? It looks
BKB,
like
yes,
barely gets the job done. Now Yatoro in a spot of bother, hey? Stormhammer's onto Zayat, pops the Eon Disc there, but Nefrit and Melajul, they've got enough control and damage
shield
to bring down the Sven. It looks like they'll take him out, but Mega Creeps
look
will
at the
be coming.
Look at the throne. It's already down to half HP.
Oh.
I think the play is go for the throne. Like, pop those BKBs with Tiny. They don't have the glyph. Tiny is choosing what he wants to get. He's thinking. I think if he had Giant's Ring, he would have taken it immediately, but to come out and just go for an end. No glyph for 3.5 minutes.
Do we have any tier 5 items for Na'Vi yet? No. Time to go farm some Ancients, boys.
Anything. A bit unlucky. They've been farming for the last minute or so.
There's one.
There it is, one on Primal Beast.
I guess you check to see what you have and then give it to, like, a Wind Ranger or something to see if she gets something better. Collapse. Speaking of, Wind Ranger, skewered and RP'd. Caught out by the Magnus with Mirror nearby. We've got Refresher up as well, but the base
Tiny's going for the throne.
inside the throne is dropping. Tiny's there, dropping it low. Control is coming. Shigetsu dies and buys back. It's Lol looking to finish off the game with a few swift whacks of the tree, and they do it.
All right, what an execution in the end from Team Spirit. They did manage to win the game while Yatoro was dead. I think the biggest carry of this whole game was Larl.